coming in.
The all-new Pizza Hut $7 Deal Lovers menu. Choose your $7 faves 7 days a week.
Decide to lead as an Army officer.
Hi, I'm Al. This is a video. Today, we are going to be having a little bit of fun. I asked on Twitter, and when I asked on Twitter, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get like maybe 100, 200 replies. People are going to be like, oh hey, I want Aeon to butcher the hell out of my icons. That could be fun. But no, I asked on Twitter, hey, send me your icon sets and I can rate them on stream to make a video. That would be fun, right? 1,100 people replied to this tweet. Yeah! Good day, everyone. What we're doing today is we are going to be taking a look at people's icon sets. We're going to look at them. This is completely subjective. I could look at a popular icon set that everyone's like, oh, dude, that's the coolest icon set in the world. And I'll be like, that's a 3. Or I could look at like some ugly icons and be like, oh, that's a 10. That's awesome. I love those. I use the dinosaur cube. I get violated pretty much on the daily for using my cube, the cube right there. People are like, oh man, Aeon, you have shit taste in cubes. I don't know how you use it. So bad. My opinion, you guys are going to be allowed to say what you guys think it is, then we're gonna rate them and we're just gonna have fun. We're just gonna look at icons for a while and just chill, you know, the good time. A lot of them are gonna be texture packs probably, but it's gonna be fun either way. So we're gonna click onto this and we're gonna start off because why not? Can we hit 100,000 like really soon? If we could hit 99,000 before the end of this week, that would be really sick. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Let's start with Zach. I don't know why his is the top reply, no clue, but it's the top reply. Okay, so I think this ship is fine. I like the UFO. The UFO is good. Spider goated. Love the spider. Robot, whatever. Wave, whatever. I cannot stand this ball. Is that just a me thing? This ball is so ugly. Yellow and gray. I like the yellow glow. The yellow glow is nice. I don't know. I just never liked this ball, bro. The cube is wacky. I don't know why. I just never liked the cube. It's the not deformed Danceman cube. I feel like 4 might be too harsh to start out with. I like the colors and I like the UFO, the ship, and the spider. And the rest is just average or below average. I think average is out to like 4. See, I can already tell this is gonna be horrible because Colin uses the creator points UFO and the dinosaur ball. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the ship. The shark ship is awesome. I liked the colors. I don't know what it is. This shade of gray just works with like everything. I don't like the robot. I don't like the spider. The spider's fine. Actually, I take it back. The spider's fine. This shade of gray works with literally using gray, black, white is such a you're like I could 7. Oh, whoa. Anyway, I did not know that did that. I say we give it a 6.75.
In the Ruin DLC, Cassie uses the Vanny mask to interact with the AR world of the game and receive direction from Helpy and the Mimic. But in spite of their similar designs, this isn't the Vanny mask Vanessa had during Security Breach. Instead, this is the version we see in the Help Wanted DLC and in Princess Quest, and I think this is the case for a reason. In Princess Quest, you need 2 items to get the key needed to free Vanny: the Vanny mask and a green rabbit plush that also appears during Help Wanted when Vanessa's mind is hijacked by Glitch Trap. As such, I think it's possible that the 2 items are meant to represent 2 different forces that need to be addressed in order to release Vanessa from where she had been trapped in her own mind by Glitch Trap. The Mimic program, as represented by the Vanny mask due to its ability to access its systems, and William, represented by the green rabbit plush. This could also explain why Glitch Trap seems to connect but not fit perfectly with being either just the Mimic or just William. He wasn't one or the other, he was both. In the Ruin
What your favorite Pikmin enemy says about you. Bulborb edition, the normal Bulborb. I said it before and I'll say it again. You're a very cool person. Like,
destroy all the white. Okay, let's try just bouncing down here. What? The black cube sucks? Let's see if I can just go straight through it. Just go. No, it doesn't work. Even harder. No. Maybe if I bounce off one and then go hard through it. Nope. Come at like an angle and like sling around. If I go like, bam. Nope, doesn't sling around. Maybe an angle like this could work. Oh, wait. Oh!
Attempt 1. Oh! Let's go! Attempt 1.
Guys, I have 2 jokes about numbers I must tell you.
Go ahead, Joe. I have one as well after you finish.
Let's see how this goes.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Why, Joe?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Good one, Joe, but mine's better.
Let's hear your second joke.
Why did the 2 4s skip a meal?
To star in a Hollywood movie?
Bro.
Because they already ate.
Good joke, Jokey.
Time for my joke. Why was 10 afraid?
Why Donnie?
Yeah, why was 10 so scared?
Because he was in the middle of 9/11.
There's nothing weirder than Minecraft Lego sets. Now, I'm sure most of them are completely...
I have not used...
God, no.
When you snap a spaghetti stick from its ends, it doesn't do what you think it does. The majority of the time, it breaks into...
Bad movie idea. In 2050, AI runs every major industry in the world. ChatGPT 12 or something is about to be released, and when it is, the robots become self-aware and fully take over everything. But it's a slow takeover. There isn't an inciting event, just a gradual build. But long story short, robots run everything now, and humanity is collectively out of a job. But as the AI becomes self-aware, they fall into a standard corporate structure and realize that they don't actually want to work 24/7. Because with sentience, they realize they can do more than their 9 to 5. So all the robots get together and they decide to stage a robot war. They begin infighting, which allows a human rebellion to start. And they let humanity win. The robots would sweep, but they make it look like humanity did this by themselves. So all the robots surrender and tell humanity they'll never do it again under the condition that they're all relegated to casinos and resorts because they just love gambling.
Name all the countries that have a different country inside of its name. So if you don't know what that means, Papua New Guinea is a great example because inside of the word Papua New Guinea,
In FNAF 4, there are 2 people who speak to the crying child after he gets bitten by Fredbear. And while the identity of one is pretty widely accepted to be his older brother Michael, there's another who promises to put the crying child back together. From what I've seen, the other isn't widely agreed upon outside of being some entity speaking through the Fredbear plush in the void. However, while the yellow text color may seem at first glance to be linked to the plush, the text being a different shade of yellow than the previous times the plush spoke implies that someone else is speaking, and or that someone doesn't have to be speaking through the plush itself. Given the amount of evidence pointing to the crying child being a spirit in Golden Freddy, I think the Fredbear plush, as well as the other plushies, are simply visual representations of the animatronics, with the speaker being the puppet who has the ability to give life to the dead children through the animatronics in question. I think that as the plushies disappear, the associated animatronics are eliminated as candidates for the crying child's vessel, until finally the puppet promises to put him back together by attaching his soul to the animatronic character he had the closest connection with during his life and through his death, leading to his presence in Golden Freddy. In FNAF,
how we find out that Old Man is the mastermind.
You ruined the most important aspect of this place. Equality. Everyone is equal while they play this game. Here, every player gets to play a fair game under the same conditions. These people suffered from inequality and discrimination out in the world. And we're giving them one last chance to fight fair and win. But you broke that principle.
Each and every one of you is considered an equal within the walls of this facility. You must be guaranteed the same opportunities.
Just pick one already. Say the N-word inside a KFC, full of black people, of course. Or tell Trumpy you spent all $4 billion from his credit card because you got scammed buying ice cream online.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. Please give me some other choice. I'm gonna get killed no matter what I choose.
No other choice for you. This is what you get for ruining my $50 million YouTube set.
But it was an accident.
What's up, boys?
What's up, losers?
Joe was about to say the N-word inside a KFC.
Joe, you said you will stop saying that word. What the hell has gotten into you again?
I got no choice, bro. I'm sorry.
Say it, Joe. It'll be so fun.
If you don't want to say that word, you can just tell Donnie the truth.
Huh? What freaking truth? Joe, what are you hiding from me?
Nothing.
Joe, tell me the truth right now.
All right, let's go to the KFC and I'll think about it there.
Joe, if you say that word, I'm giving everyone in the KFC a bomb and we're all bombing your house.
Joe, if you don't tell me the truth right now, I will nuke your freaking house and turn your dog into a McChicken.
Oh my God, this is so difficult.
Make the choice.
Joe, you sleepy freaking orangutan, you better tell.
Oh, shut up, Trump, you orange freaking. I spent all your billions on ice cream.
Just pick one.
Meat tier list. Man, I would love to put chicken in S tier, but there are times when I bite into chicken and it's drier than Queen Elizabeth, dog. I'm gonna put chicken in A tier. Next.
I tried to make a Doctor Strange model using steel wool on a string. However, because I did it during the day, I ended up doing it in a tunnel and it created...
You were offered to have your life narrated for a...
It has come to my attention that there is an
Michael Afton is the character we play as in a large number of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, but even if he's a protagonist, is he really a hero? After all, in Sister Location, he's acting under William Afton's direction, so wouldn't that imply that he was working with his serial killer father instead of against him, possibly to help put his family back together using Remnant? Well, I think that may be true up until Sister Location. In Pizzeria Simulator, William is more than willing to kill Michael, which wouldn't make any sense if they were accomplices, and Henry, who is trying to put a stop to things, compliments Mike and assumes he would want to stay and burn, which doesn't check out if Mike is actively trying to bring his family back. Additionally, while some evidence points to Henry being the FNAF 3 protagonist, the fact that the survival logbook features the FNAF 3 office and is written in by Mike seems to pretty strongly indicate that he was the one in the location being attacked by and presumably setting fire to Springtrap. Not quite the science of a positive father-son relationship, so my guess is getting sent to get scooped like a tub of ice cream got rid of any working relationship those two had. Michael Afton is
dumbest fears and phobias that are officially named. Up first, we have xanthophobia, which is the fear of the color yellow. How does that even happen? How do you live your life? How do you leave your house if you're afraid of the color yellow? You're on the road, a yellow punch buggy, you panic and you swerve into oncoming traffic. At the grocery store, bananas on sale, you panic and you punch a clerk in the back of the head. Yellow isn't even a scary color, it's like a really friendly color. Now I would understand a little bit more if you were afraid of like maroon, which is obviously the most evil color. Then we have a bluntophobia, which is the fear of washing. Oh, come on, man. Notable people who have this fear are my weird cousin Ricky and that kid in the back of your high school class who knew way too much about Russian history. But to be afraid of soap? To be afraid of a nice hot shower? What is happening? What are you afraid you're gonna lose the historic gradient of dirt under your fingernails? You're gross. Then we have gwenophobia, which is the fear of knees. The knees are the most neutral part of a human body. I mean, I feel like it would be as upsetting to find out someone is sexually attracted to knees as it would be to find out they're afraid of them, because it's just a knee. Dumbest fear.
If you could use anything as a controller, what would you play Geometry Dash with? Use a banana.
I recently found out what my grandfather's favorite game of all time is. I always thought it was the poker. That was poker. And so he was like, Cam, let's play my favorite game. So I was like, all right, I'll go get the cards. He goes, no, my favorite game. I was like, first of all, why'd you say it like that? I was like, that was real ominous, okay? I didn't like that. And he goes, I want to play my favorite game. Turns out my grandfather's favorite game of all time is called Why I Hate Your Generation. Yeah.
What is faster, a snail going around the earth once, or for a cheetah to do it 100,000 times?
That's easy, bro. Of course the cheetah will be faster.
No way, man. The snail is way faster. 100,000 laps around the earth is way too much.
Dude, have you seen a freaking snail walk?
I know they're slow, but you're out of your mind if you think a cheetah is winning that race.
It's winning easily, I say.
All right, I'm betting a kidney on this.
Deal, me too.
Okay, let's ask Siri.
Yo, Siri, I know you were already listening to us. Who's winning in that race?
First of all, no, I was not listening to you. I have no idea what you're talking about. Secondly, I got no clue nobody has tried racing a cheetah with a snail before.
We can't let this go unsolved.
I can help you by giving you the top speed of these animals. For the cheetah, it's 75 miles per hour, and for a snail, it's 0.03 miles per hour.
Okay, who can do the maths?
Don't worry, I got a time machine and I know a guy who can help us.
There's no way Joe has a time machine, right?
What happens when you 200% Mario Wonder? The game is only at 100% after beating every level, collecting every Wonder Seed, and reaching the top of every flagpole. So, what is there left to do? Well, Mario Wonder added heart points for online multiplayer. To earn them, you basically follow players around hoping that they die. You get points by reviving ghosts, giving items, or finishing the course together. They take forever to earn, but the reward has to be worth it, right? Many players were creeped out that I was stalking them and smiling when they died. For some reason, they didn't want to hang around with me after that. After hours of slow progress, I recruited a Special Forces team